Hey everyone, welcome back. I hope everyone's doing well. I apparently was recording, or thought I was recording, and I wasn't. Apparently I had just taken my picture and was talking to a random screen. So here we go. So I've already started my reading for November 5th, 2025. And I've pulled two cards for those of you who don't know that I do like to pull those two cards first before I start a reading. And if this doesn't resonate with you now, then hopefully it will in the future. And one last piece of housekeeping is if you would like to book an appointment with me, then click on my link in the description box below and visit my Calendly, and I will be happy to do a reading with you. So I've already pulled my two cards. So I have the Hermit and the Queen of Pentacles. So what I was saying before is that, like, with the Hermit, we're really starting to go inwards, and we really need to look for a way to move forward to embody the Queen of Pentacles energy. And I think that that's important because figuring out, like, anything having to do with money, but even like with values, like what do we value the most? So it could be money, it could be values, it could be anything in the physical realm. To really go and find out what it is. And we may not know what exactly that is right now. We have the High Priestess. So with the High Priestess here, it's just like we really need to trust our intuition. We really need to trust our inner guidance and how we process things intuitively, as well as like the unknown, because the unknown is like, it can be scary. I understand that. But I think at the same time, it's really just like, you know, a lot of things are unknown until we make a leap of faith or take that leap of faith. And we really have to go and do this because here we have the Knight of Wands. And so we really need to go and do this. This is kind of calling us to really go forward, really charge through. I'm getting like, be like Aries, like a bull in a china shop. Although Taurus is the bull and Aries is the ram. So like, I don't know, maybe I'm getting mixed messages here, but really go and look for what you value the most. Oh my gosh, everything keeps coming out. Okay, so the sun came out. Here's the sun. So really we'll find it. We will find it eventually. It's just that it has to be this way. We have to really kind of delve deeply into ourselves to really think of, what do we value the most? What makes us the happiest? And how can we embody the Queen of Pentacles by looking at the beautiful things? Like, what are the things that are beautiful in the world? So it's really like shedding some light on that. We have a lot of majors here too. We have the Hanged Man. So we really need to put ourselves in this position. We kind of have to allow ourselves to create this space for ourselves to explore freely and safely, and to really kind of focus on that new perspective of maybe what you thought you valued isn't what you value anymore, and that's okay because values change over time. Okay, yeah. Again, Queen of Wands energy here. This Queen of Wands is here because she wants us to know that I guess, like, she's passionate. She really is passionate. She is a fighter, right? We really have to fight for what we believe in, and really go forward and focus on our values the most. This is really kind of a reading for I suppose old time's sake, because of values and whatnot. So and we can do this. I mean, we have the moon kind of bookending the sun here. So it's kind of like sunrise, sunset in this instance, because it's the way that I'm seeing it is that with the moon, like, we can really do it. I know that's not the traditional meaning of the moon, but in this instance, we can do it because the moon is guiding us. The moon is that sort of intuition, that high priestess energy that's really guiding us to do what it is that we love to do and those things that we value the most. Really delve deeply. That's what this is really saying. It's just like, be deep. Like, it's not time to be shallow anymore. So, yeah. Ooh, and we have the 10 of Cups. I love this card. So, 10 of Cups. It's like, we'll find happiness. Like, we're really going to find that sense of community, find that sense of fulfillment and joy, because it's right underneath the sun in my reading on my table. One day I will show you all what my table looks like, and I have no idea how that's going to happen yet. I still have to do like a viewfinder, whatever. I don't know how that's going to work. I've tried casting to my computer on my phone, but I haven't really figured that out yet. This is a huge change for us. We need strength. We have strength. This is really coming to show us that we can do this. This is something that we're meant to do. We need to move forward. We need to really kind of gather our gumption and really just move forward. Allow that. Allow us the space. I'm going to pull a clarifier card just to get an idea. There might be some competition about what it is you're doing. There might be some kind of like argument about it, but I think that, like, in the end, people will realize that you were right in the beginning. So because we have the five of wands, right? This is always some kind of conflict, and it's just like a minor conflict. It's nothing huge. It could be like a small disagreement, or like maybe an argument about something that, who knows. But because we have the 7 of discs, it's really just like, you know, they'll realize, oh, you were right in the end. And I think that's kind of one of the most satisfying things that you can really hear is, oh yeah, you were right. So really looking at this new perspective for, you know, what to do with ourselves, how to really move forward, look inwards, create this Queen of Pentacles energy. Yeah, we're closing out a cycle. We have the World, and like we're closing the cycle out on a good note because we were right in the end, right? So we are the only ones that know ourselves the best. No one else knows us as well as we know ourselves. So I'm going to pull a couple more cards, and then I'm going to do a top and bottom read, and then maybe I'll do a little bit of an oracle read with my woodland wardens. So we're closing out this system. Something is ending for us, and we're moving forward because we have the Wheel of Fortune. This is a huge reading. This reading has so much energy and potential. Like, it just, I don't know how to really describe it. Like, I can think of it in my head, but describing it in words is a little bit more difficult. So ending a cycle, but beginning a new one is that's how I'm seeing it. So let's create something better for ourselves. The Fool. I knew the Fool was going to show up. I knew it. And so we really just have to do this. We have to take that leap of faith, really go forward with what we believe in and do what's best for us, because no one else is going to do that. Only we can. Yeah, and we're going to find some other sense of fulfillment too. This is just another card saying the same thing. We have the Ace of Cups. So the Ace of Cups is here to remind us that like all of this culmination has really just started new. So we've ended something, but we're beginning anew. And then we have the Fool to help close this out, because we're starting again, as well as the Ace of Cups. So the Ace of Cups, we have an ending and then beginnings. So that's really all that this is about, is this new sort of, I guess, I was thinking it's a new entry into like a portal, but like maybe a new timeline. That's kind of my new favorite phrase, is like the timelines. Like for the longest time, I had no idea what it meant, and I was kind of confused by it, but I really like that idea. So I'm using my Woodland Wardens deck right here. So I'm shuffling just to get an idea of what this reading is all about. Ooh, we need to take the lead, friends. Okay. We need to take leadership. We have the Bear and Cedar. Leadership. We really have to take the reins and figure out how we move forward, what we do, what our values are, how can we embody the Queen of Pentacles? Because she is kind of like the boss. She's the queen bee. And it's about loyalty to ourselves. We have the Hound and Pair. Loyalty to ourselves is what's the most important. And then loyalty to others is a close second. Ooh, okay, we're guarding something. We're guarding our thoughts and emotions, but in a good way. We have the Wolf and Rose Hip. I am ruining my cards. That's guardianship. So we're guarding ourselves. We're kind of protecting ourselves from something that maybe isn't exactly the healthiest thing for us. So, and that's a good thing in this instance, because we don't want bad things. We don't want yucky things. We need to be inspired, and we're getting inspired. We have the Salamander and Black Pepper. Inspiration. So with this sort of new quest, this kind of Queen of Pentacles energy just keeps coming up in my head. I should figure out who she is. But we're feeling inspired. We're feeling inspired to do something completely different that no longer, that we never even thought we could do before. So I think like having that inspiration and really kind of focusing on what we want instead of what other people want is probably one of the better things for us to do at this point. So I'm going to use my Citadel deck really quickly. I just want to figure out who this Queen of Pentacles energy is, and then I'll move on. So let's see. Okay. Let's shuffle a little bit. this? Show on the road. Who is the Queen of Pentacles? I drop everything. I've been so clumsy lately. I am excited for the new moon. I don't know. I'm still feeling this energy shift. Something is shifting. Huh. So, a card fell out. It's about loyalty. We have the Hound. Loyalty, chains, and promises. And I think this is a good card about who this kind of person is. Like, she goes after what she wants. And again, tarot has no gender, so flip gender roles if you want, or if gender does not apply, then gender does not apply. But this Queen of Pentacles energy is really just like a hound. Very loyal, but also is willing to make the appropriate sacrifices for those that she cares about the most. And she promises things to other people. She's very, very loyal. She's very knowledgeable too. We have the Spy Master. And that's about knowledge and distrust. So I think that in terms of distrust, it means like distrust in the established norms, and really kind of paving your own path and creating something new. And that can be really challenging. So it's important to form your own knowledge and to form your own inspiration. Be inspired, have loyalty to yourself. Oh, and this person is very like communicative and confident. So we have the Orator. And with the Orator, this Queen of Pentacles is very well spoken. She's very confident. She is willing to stand up for what she believes in, and especially with what she values the most. So I always put my hand to my heart on my chest. I don't know why I say that or why I do that, but she really, she's loyal. She distrusts established norms. She's not following what other people want her to follow because that doesn't suit her. So I'll pull one last card and then call it a night. Okay. Yeah. She's a scholar. Here we have investigation and research. And so a scholar, this Queen of Pentacles, she really she's very smart, intelligent. She has a lot of knowledge. She knows everything that's going on behind closed doors, out in the open. She knows when to read in between the lines. But at the same time, she makes her own opinions. And I think that's all that matters. And that's one of the most important things that matter. So I don't know. I think that she's kind of a queen bee. And that's a good thing. We really want to be this person. We really want to be this Queen of Pentacles, because otherwise, how are we going to have, I don't know how to really describe it. How are we going to, I don't know. I suppose it should be something like, if we don't have this Queen of Pentacles, then how can we have diverging opinions? I think that's what I meant to say. So I think in this term, or in this case, it's really just about like finding your true self, finding your true path, and being loyal to yourself. And I just remembered I forgot to pull the top and bottom of the deck, but that's okay. But yeah, being loyal to yourself is the most important thing at this point. So if you liked this reading, please visit my Calendly link and I can give you a personalized reading. I'm sorry. I'm tired. So I can give you a personalized reading and individualized reading if you schedule on my Calendly, and I hope to see you. So have a great one, everyone. Bye.